Hello and welcome back to the future, the game. I figured out something new. Sense of discovery. Okay, I was over here dicking around with some stuff. The truck is just a red herring. Look at this. Train of the future. I did not even notice this. I thought what I should do is that I should get the shower head to go on to this, but no, all you have to do is just click on it. And it's a skateboard.
My future wouldn't be built so shoddily.
Hi, Miss Strickland. I was just...
Break what you like, Mr. Crockett. It's no skin off my nose. Just keep away from Emmett's booth. Speaking of whom, I better go see what's keeping him.
You should stay here.
You should stay here.
What?
I mean, you want to deal with that situation at the registration booth.
Yeah.
Oh, that. We finally found that form. It was... in my purse.
You bitch.
But
Tut tut. Not another word. I've got the rest of the day all mapped out.
Miss Strickland!
I'm sorry, I don't recognize you. Heavens, you shaved off your hair, but... Carl Sagan?
I'd like a word with you, if I may.
I'm not sure it would be seemly for me to be seen in the company of an alleged arsonist.
You're the arsonist,
I
bitch.
think it may be in your best interests. You see,
I know what you're up to.
Let's go somewhere where we can talk privately.
go. I'll keep her occupied till you get back.
That's all he said. I ended up hearing it. I don't know if you heard it too. He said, I know what you're up to. Okay, we got a train skateboard.
the underside of this future train model looks familiar. I wonder if it can ollie.
Yeah, nice. Nice. It's very nice. What happened to the train? Okay, let's talk to Artie. He doesn't seem to be busy anymore.
Hey, Artie.
Hey, Mr. G-Man. How's the, undercover operation?
If everything goes as planned, we should be wrapping things up real soon now.
Should have been a long
when
time
it's
ago.
time for me to play my part, just say the
Oh,
word.
with the kid. Why'd you fire Trixie? How's life without kid? How's life without kid?
I don't suppose you miss working for Kid Tannen.
No, sirree, Bob. I don't know how I ever got mixed up with an abusive, gun-toting thug like that. He even stiffed me on overtime pay.
Like he'd ever pay you. So you're the registry, eh?
So you're the registration guy for the expo?
And chief accountant, and paymaster.
Hey, you're coming up in the world.
And none of it would have happened if I hadn't responded to that subpoena.
Have you met Sylvia?
You haven't met
That's what I thought.
I mean, Sylvia yet, have you?
My contact person? Not yet. Is he or she at the expo?
I don't think so, and I'm pretty sure it'll be a she.
Also, your mission is to fuck her. Why'd you fire Trixie? Well, we know why, because she's Canadian.
Why'd you have to go and fire Trixie?
You think I wanted to? It's illegal for me to knowingly hire a Canadian for the job. And I don't want to be in trouble with the law again.
How's the expo doing?
Think the Hill Valley Expo will be a success?
I don't see why not. Why shouldn't California have its own high-technology center?
That would be nice. Okay, I'll, see you
Keep
again.
doing what you're doing, Grandpa.
Grandpa?
Oh,
That's
shit.
our, code name for you.
Oh, ha! Funny.
Funny. Controls.
I found a set of wheels.
Good. Then you can visit my younger self. He could use a good talking to right about now.
You know,
I'll keep her occupied till you get back.
it'd be better if you ended up turning your hand away. You ended up cupping it so that it was facing her. My god, that's the most backhanded insult you could ever do to anyone. Street. Okay, we'll use the skateboard on the street.
Hang on, Emmett. Hope you're ready for a big breakup.
Nice. God, wish I could do that. It's horribly illegal. Horribly. Also, you get fucked up beyond imagination.
Emmett?
Wait, kid?
Thanks again for your assistance, Detective Parker.
The fuck?
Detective? What the hell is Kid doing here?
Nothing criminal, I assure you. I was just getting a mind map of Mr. Tannen for our exhibition at the expo.
No,
The
you don't
authorities
do
wouldn't
that.
allow Edna and I to stage a demonstration of the mental alignment meter with a violent felon, but this little baby is just as good. Okay, let's see now. What's next? Check the stew, sort the maps. Ooh, I almost forgot that.
Edna really
Stiff?
is cracking the whip, isn't she?
Well, yes, but she's got my best interests at heart. Without her, I can get so distracted. Did she send you down here to check up on me?
Yeah, she wanted to come herself, but...
She's busy too, I know. Well, you're a poor substitute for Edna's lovely features, but make yourself at home.
Thanks.
No thanks are necessary. Without you, I'd never be where I am now. In love with the woman of my dreams. And a mere 6 hours from my
nightmares.
first public triumph as a scientist. Wait a minute. 6 hours? Jumping Jehoshaphat, I'm running out of time!
It's gonna be a success. We don't want a success. Anyways, in a model citizen. Okay, let's see. Let's give him an allergy cake. Why not?
Hey, Emmett, need a snack?
Desperately. What is it?
Some sort of algae cake. It's supposed to be nutritious.
Oh, I've heard of these. Oh, ugh. They better be really nutritious.
Red. Huh. Oh, odd-looking printer. Printer.
How does the mental alignment thing work?
Here, I'll show you.
Hey,
The test subject wears this mind mapping helmet, which probes the brain by measuring fluctuations in skin conductance and electrical resistance on the surface of the parietal lobe.
uh-huh.
When I turn on the mind mapping helmet with this radio switch, the subject is exposed to a series of visual stimuli intended to provoke a series of positive or negative responses, as indicated by these lights on the helmet.
Hey, is that?
As the responses are recorded, they're relayed to this special typewriter, which prints out a
That
punch card
is-
that represents the subject's mind map.
Cool.
All I see is a bunch of holes.
Well, to you, maybe. But to our mental alignment meter, this mind map is nothing less than a peek into your subconscious.
I get it.
Observe as I place your mind map into the MAM.
Hooligan. Oh,
Layabout. Is that machine calling me a slacker?
No, your own physiological responses did.
so we gotta take Emmett's. Let's use
What's
the printer.
this typewriter do again?
During a mental alignment test, it takes messages from the mind map helmet and turns them into punch cards, like the one for Mr. Tannen over there.
Seems complicated.
Actually, it was all rather easy to put together, once Edna gave me the idea.
Sounds to me like you should be working on harder problems then.
What? Sorry, I've got to get back to work.
Okay, we gotta get Kid Tannen's punch card. Stack of mind maps.
What's this?
The mind map cards from the dozens of subjects I've tested during the last few weeks. I've got to get them sorted before the expo begins.
Why?
Edna's got this grand scheme to catalog all of Hill Valley citizens by their mental alignment. Isn't that cute?
Not really.
No, it's horrifying. Let's look
So
at
this
the-
machine takes those little cards and tells you whether or not someone's a good guy or bad guy?
Kind of. Actually, the helmet does all the work. The mental alignment meter is just a glorified arcade machine.
So why not just go with the cards?
Edna says that people respond well to flashing lights and snap judgments. I can't argue with that. Every time I kiss her, I see flashing lights and lose all sense of judgment.
No kidding.
Oh, Valve.
Ew.
Ugh.
Ugh, did the clamp fall off again?
Yeah.
Put it back on. Oh, I don't even know why I keep that bacteria tank around. Every time the clamp falls off the nitrogen tube, it takes a couple of minutes before I can get the stench out of the air. Whew.
Oil can.
What's this?
That's a can of used motor oil, rocket fuel waste, and assorted chemical sludge left over from my abandoned rocket car.
Gross.
Accounting doesn't enter into it, but it is disgusting. Would you mind disposing of it on your way out?
Sure.
Yep. It's a slob. Oh, we gotta put this shit all over his new thing. Let's see.
Ugh, I hope this stuff doesn't get stains all over my guitar.
Not your guitar. On your suit. Oh, stew pot.
Hey, Emmett, what's cooking?
That's an old Brown family recipe for Hassenpfeffer.
Hassenpfeffer.
Rabbit stew. The trick is to add the cumin an hour after the carrots. Take a whiff. Isn't that just about the best thing you've ever smelled in your life?
It's, powerful, yeah.
I've got it on a slow boil for later.
Okay, so that's positive. Easel?
What's this?
It's the placard we'll be putting in front of our booth at the expo.
The scientist that caught Kid Tannen?
A small exaggeration, but Edna says it'll attract investors. What do you think of the picture?
It's not so good.
You look a little constipated.
What? Edna said I looked intense.
Yeah, intensely focused on taking it.
I get the picture. I'll have to find a better one. Unfortunately, there's a lot to choose from.
Ooh.
Heavy.
Extremely.
We needed that.
Mother has been rather obsessive about photographically cataloging my life.
Well, that's a good mother. That'd be awesome. Generator.
I'd be careful of that if I were you.
Why?
The rocket fuel experiment must have stripped one of the teeth in the hand crank. As a consequence, if you turn it for more than 10 seconds, it
Discharges.
sends out an electric shock.
Okay. We're sending a lot of negative signals. What? Projection screen.
Hey, could we watch Frankenstein on this?
Sorry, Sonny, but I need this projector to trigger positive and negative visual stimuli for my mental alignment tests. Besides, a movie like Frankenstein should really be watched on a big screen, don't you think?
Yeah, I guess you're right. I see. Exit? What? Slide advance.
Nothing happened.
Well, that button advances the slides during the mind mapping test. It only works while the test is running.
When do you start the test? How do you start the test? Mind map, kids mind map. Okay, so let's switch them around.
The mind of a degenerate criminal.
That's Kid Tannen's mind map, as captured by our mind map helmet.
You could tell he's a criminal just by looking at this?
No, but when it's fed into the mental alignment meter...
Weird.
Weird nothing. It's science.
Well, let's see. What's the fish tank?
How goes the bacteria farm?
Not so hot. The bacteria have kind of gotten out of control. I had to put a clamp on the nitrogen tube to keep the stench from flooding the lab.
Well, you should probably take some of them out, or like take a small portion of them out and then kill the majority of them, or let them loose. Meter, stew pot, mind map printer.
According to Emmett, this thing prints out mind maps.
Okay, can we take anything? Oh, let's get the photo album. We needed that.
Hey, Emmett, I've got an idea.
What?
Why don't I take your photo album over to Edna so she can pick out your new picture?
That's a great idea. She's got a better eye for these things than I do anyway. Thanks, pal.
Don't mention it.
Yoink. Let's see.
Hey, Emmett, I've got a... Whoa! Whoops.
What the heck?
Oh, jeez, I'm sorry. Your suit's ruined. Edna's gonna be royally PO'd.
Wrong.
What?
When Edna gave me this suit, I realized that the probability of me keeping it clean was infinitesimally remote, so I spent a few hours whipping up this.
Shit.
Whoa! What was that?
A chemical compound capable of wiping the grime off any surface.
Emmett, you'll make a fortune.
Not anytime soon, I'm afraid. Due to an inherent instability in its molecular makeup, after 12 hours, the cleanser's component chemicals break down into a series of cloth-shredding enzymes, rendering it unsuitable for commercial use.
Wait a minute. Does
Yeah.
that mean your suit's gonna dissolve in 12 hours?
Hey, gods, no. The solution dissipates into the air after it's applied. But it does mean that after this batch of cleanser ages another 11 hours and 53 minutes, it would eat away this suit faster than 1,000 starving moths. And that would be a crisis of unimaginable proportions.
Wait, what?
Why?
Because this suit belongs to Edna's grandfather, who wore it on his wedding day. Poor guy was gunned down just a few years later.
Emmett?
Well, enough wool gathering. Back to work.
Let's see. Cleanser shower. Can we use the can of oil in the cleanser shower now?
I don't want to get that covered in any messy oil.
I thought we did.
That cleanser doesn't seem very portable.
It isn't, but this is.
A perfume bottle?
Yes. No. I mean, yes, it's a perfume bottle, but inside is a concentrated dose of my all-purpose cleanser. With a little luck, this should last me through the next 12 hours before its component chemicals break down into a series of cloth-destroying enzymes.
Clever.
Well, I guess we're gonna need to take that then.
What the hell is that?
What?
Sorry, I thought I saw a tarantula.
Okay, well, we ended up reaching the time limit about 1 minute 40 seconds ago. That's just a guess. So in the next episode, we're going to see what else we can do. Alright, see you then. Bye!